Hello everyone and welcome back to the Minecraft 1.20 Let's Play. Last episode we built this spooky nether-themed potion brewery slash netherwort farm. I also attempted to get the potion advancement by drinking all of the potions, but I missed a couple. That was fun. Anyway, today let's move over to the other side of our town settlement area, to this birch forest, where I want to build a horse stable. For what horse, you ask? Well, that's the first problem. I need to find some horses and start breeding them to actually get a decent horse that runs and jumps well, and I'm pretty sure you can lure them with apples and golden carrots. Two things that we can buy up here at our pumpkin farm. Now the other problem is that, like all of the other animals, there aren't any horses left in the area after being here so long, so I'm checking a little ways out over here. Although I should get my leads out. And actually I have saddles, I don't know why I'm not using those. Hang on, I think I've got some in the vault somewhere. Now to just find me some horses. Is that one over there? Finally. Oh, it's a cow horse. Would you like some snacks? Oh, he likes me. God, but he's a slow horse. This is max speed, I'd be quicker walking. What about you? Yeah, you're fast, okay. But this one is not. Give me back my saddle, please. Okay, update. I may have gotten a little carried away gathering horses, but it's okay, we just need to lead them all the way back home now. We made it, and I think everyone's here. So this is our little horse area, but there's a lot to do around here. I will breed them up eventually, but for right now, let's start on the terraforming, beginning with clearing some trees. Well, the birch forest might no longer be a birch forest, more of a field with some birch sprinkled in, but we've got a better look at the land that we're working with. The only thing it needs to be build ready is a bit of terraforming. The land is flattened out and ready for a build, so let's start gathering some blocks. I have collected a lot of birch logs during the deforestation, and I think I can make enough birch products for the build with this alone. I like how birch and bamboo work together, so we need lots of that too. At the tree boat I have some. Not enough though, so to the bamboo farm, where I have a bit sitting in this chest. That's all the bamboo stuff except for scaffolding, which I need string to craft, so let's go to the spider farm and kill a few spiders. Oh, look at that, I got string in a chest already. Anyways, next to the wool farm, where I need some green, yellow, and pink wool. Once again, I'm using andesite, this time polished, with lots of walls as well. And dorite, also polished. A few chiseled stone bricks. Now to the frog farm. To collect all of the frog lights in my small stash here, we're right by the swamp village, where we can stop by and collect some moss. I'm using a lot of birch, but I do need some other types of wood. So let's chop some spruce and cherry trees. With that, we've got all of the materials to start this horse stable. Let's lay out all of our shulker boxes here, and I'll start with a stone base. This of course being the andesite, since we collected like 6 stacks of it. For the corners, let's stack up some birch logs, unstripped, which I'm fairly confident will look alright. Now you can see the general layout of this build. The entrance here, a little side area for people, then the rest is taken up with a hall of horse stalls extending out this way. But it's far from finished, so let's keep on building. We're back with the complete stables in the background. As you can see, it's quite big. I've used a gradient for the roofs with bamboo, birch, and cherry planks. After the andesite and dorite base, the walls are a lot of green wool, and in the middle there's a section of fences for ventilation. Before we can bring all of the horses over to the new build, we need an actual fenced-in area. Luckily we've got a lot of stone to turn into stone brick walls. And we can make fences with the leftover birch. I almost wasted birch making sticks, but I forgot I have some bamboo in the shulker. Starting these enclosures with one wall in each side of the doorways, we can continue it out on this side at least until we hit the river. I will have fences on top of this, but for now let's start out the rest of the walls. And now we can top them with the birch fencing. I'm planning on having a big pasture out here for the general population, but let's make it very small at first so we can kind of keep track of the horses. All of the horses that I've tied up to the tree can come into their new home. Come on, easy does it. Now I'll tie you to a different fence. All of the horses should be inside, so I can actually set them loose. Let's take some emeralds here, because I'll use them to buy some more apples and golden carrots. Wait, why is it only working with some of them? Oh my god, I haven't tamed all of these horses. I've just wasted so many carrots. This is going wonderfully. Okay, we've got a couple of baby horses. I'll definitely need more carrots though. So let's do some trading at the berry farm, because it is the best way to quickly get some emeralds. While we're out, we're going to need more stuff to decorate inside. First, over at the purple farm, I've got a surprising amount of chorus fruit, since the plants do make quite a lot. Let's smelt some real quick. And now we've got some purple blocks. We need some wool as well, specifically more pink wool. I also need, from the bee house, a few different plants, some candles, and some bee boxes. We can trade pink terracotta, some bricks to make flower pots, and over at the Fisherman's Hall, some campfires. At the storage room we have like 4 different kinds of dirt, which I'll use for the floor in here. This build is on the fancier side, and even though I'm making the dirt floor that the horses walk on, I want it to look kind of nice. So I'll use some mud bricks dotted in between the coarse dirt for texturing. And everything else that's not filled in at this point can be rooted dirt. With the floor down, let's build the stalls to separate the horses, because right now they're kind of everywhere. Just to keep them out of the entrance, we can dig a small pit across and plant some bushes. Doing this, the horses won't want to cross it, even if we put carpet on top of it, or at least I think. And there's going to be stalls on the sides, which is why it doesn't go all the way across and looks kind of stupid right now. Stacking up some birch for the stall ends. And to make the border functional, I'll do the end fences. Now we can test this out. Yes, even luring them with the carrots, they won't cross, which means this area is ours. But let's fence in the rest of the stalls. Now I want to breed the horses again. I know that this is my fastest horse that I've got, but it doesn't really jump high. This one is not fast at all, but it does jump higher. So I'll breed these two and see what we get. Hopefully this guy is a decent horse when he grows up. In the meantime, let's finish off these stalls. I'll put some hay for them in the corners, and that's their stalls done. Next we'll focus on the entrance and the side area. To connect this with the stalls, let's make some similar birch beams laying across. My plan for the side room is to have a storage space with some different things in it. I'll put a slightly raised platform up made of spruce, a couple brick tables on the back wall, with some barrels and chests, a cauldron, and a composter. I need more details in here, and I like how the new signs look hanging from a chain, so I've brought some different colors to use. This room is all decorated. As you can see, I've used a lot of the hanging signs. I included some pink candles, as well as cherry saplings in some pots, and I think it works as a little side space in a horse barn. But now for the entrance. This is by far the fanciest room in the build. The floor is going to be magenta terracotta, with these cherry logs marking the border. As I was filling that in, I remembered that there currently is no stairway outside. It ended up being right on the water, and instead of bringing the land out, I thought we could build a little dock. We can use some extra spruce to craft the materials, and build a small dock out here. That's a respectable dock for the horse stables. Now if only I had a boat, I could use it. Anyway, back inside we need some more stuff. Specifically a staircase, because there is enough room for a second floor. It's unlikely it will actually be used, but we might as well build it. Okay, we've got the door trim and the staircase up, but now I'll need to fill in this whole layer to create the second level. This is mainly just that there is actually a way to access that balcony over there. Let's get our cherry slabs, purple slabs, terracotta, and pink wool. Starting with a row of cherry to transition, after this beam actually, to pink wool, with the terracotta creating some pink flowers, and cherry leaves for the particles that it'll create for the floor below. There, that's pretty. And we can put the door in, making the balcony usable. The rest of the ceiling slash floor is where the purple comes in. This might be a bit much, but I like how it matches the pearlescent frog lights, and it ties back to the pink wool really well. From the stables below, it helps break up the bamboo and the green wool. Finishing up the entryway, I'm using bee boxes for cabinets. We can throw some bookshelves under the staircase, with just the pink and green books to match. There isn't any light yet. In this empty corner, chains, a trapdoor, and finally signs as a lampshade makes a cute custom lamp. As you can see, I've added a few things. Candles and a couple plants, some more tall plants on the beam because I thought it looked empty. To light up the top here, I put some columns of glowberries as well. The build is sufficiently decorated, but I want to gather our money and actually visit the leatherworkers for the first time since I built this place, because I can buy some saddles from them, and leather horse armor. I'll buy that too because I think you can dye it. You can, nice. Alright, but first I want to saddle any horses that don't already have one. I've also bred more horses because now I'm excited to dress them in colorful armor. Okay, we can put the extra saddles in the barrels above each stall, and now I need to collect every color of dye real quick. And I think this is everything. I've got a lot of horses at this point, so I'm only going to put the armor on the good ones. Although at first I should get my diamond armor, I suppose, for my best horses. I guess I only have gold armor, and only one set. But this horse is all grown up, it's fast, and it jumps pretty high. Therefore I will bestow my only good armor upon it. As for the rest of them, they can have the leather armor. I love all of the colors on the horses around the stables, and of course we've got our favorite horse here with the gold armor. But with that, I think that we've got a functional stable, so that is all of the time that I've got for today's video. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next one.